Hello and welcome to Barbed Wire Strategy. I'm Colonel Jim Ed Love, and you're watching a special you're watching a 13-part episode. This is episode 10 you're about to watch. And we've done 9 episodes, and this is number 10. This is on building what I call the Order of the White Elephant is a trophy. The trophy is about, well, with a feather on it, I guess it's about that tall, but the trophy itself is about yay tall. And we've gotten about 75, I could say maybe we've gotten about 85% through the trophy. What you're going to see next is the finishing out over the next 3 episodes, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 4 episodes. I went ahead and put all of the footage up into the nonlinear editor, and so that I could see exactly how much I had left. And so I know now there's 13 episodes to go, and then that'll be it. That'll be it for this. This is probably the longest episodes. So in all, it'll be, if they're about 15 minutes apiece, they're going to be about 3 hours and 15 minutes to watch. I don't expect anybody to sit down and watch for 3 hours and 15 minutes. It's like watching Gone with the Wind, which is completely different. I'm not making Gone with the Wind. I wished I was, but I'm not. But you take it in little doses here and there, then I guess somebody can get through the whole 3 hours and 15 minutes. Anyway, we're going to get right on to it. We're going to get out in the shop. I'm going to show you the next part, and I'll see you on the other side of this. Issue that's come up. Now you can see where I just now turned these half rounds right here on each side. I did that in the stop motion deal. And what we have now, we have a couple of problems, but with every problem you always have, it's like coming to a crossroads and you got a decision to make. Now on this side, I'll show you this side first. This side here, now we cut that one just fine. There's no problems with it. There's no gaps that have come up. You see I've got all the way around now. Now here we've got some issues. We got several issues. We've got 1, 2, 3, a sort of an issue there, not really. What do you do about these gaps here? Now I've got a choice. I can either A, put my tools to it and take it down deeper and hope that it doesn't split out on me again. And see, this is a problem you have when you glue a bunch of woods together and mortise them. It's if you're going to turn something, you want for this a less likelihood for this kind of chipping to happen. And this wasn't something that necessarily was my fault or I did. It's just the weakness of the wood at that point got caught on the tool and there it went. Because you can see it didn't happen on this side. I did them both the same. But whenever you tinion and mortise these things together and glue them together like you saw us do, and you do this, you're going to run the risk of this chipping thing that comes out. And now I've got a choice. I can either A, like I said, bring it in, put my tool in and force it down further and then make a new round, half round, or choice 2, plan B, is to go ahead as I'm going and I'm going to bring all of this down deeper. I'm going to put actually another round here on each side, but I could go in and leave this as it is and just sand this and try to smooth it. And it would look, I don't know, it would give it character, say aged or something. And because the other factor you have to figure is that if I go in here and try to take that gap out, that chip out, and just take it down deeper, in other words, take my tool and go on in and make a new round, the closer I get to that middle, I've still got to have enough there where the little man is going to sit on one side of it, either this side or that side, and also the other side is going to have that piece of walnut base on it. So, you don't end up wanting something to be pencil thin, holding the little man up. It's at least got to be to the diameter of the base of the little man, otherwise it's going to look strange. It really needs to be bigger, like this. This looks good. Now, I wish this hadn't happened, but this is something that can happen, and so, you don't cry over spilt milk It's just something that, it's in the game. It can happen, so it did. So I think what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to live with it. We're going to just say that is going to build character in the final trophy, because I really don't want to take this diameter down to a smaller size. So let's let me turn these outside pieces, and then we're going to turn the middle. Well, I changed my mind. Instead of going the route I was going, and I was hoping for a better result, but I still got some chip out here. And it just looks like that's just going to be inherent in this joinery that I have. And so I have to be very careful, otherwise I could end up with this entire part splitting out, and then I'd be looking at gluing some stuff back together and hoping for the best. But right now I'm going to go ahead, like I said before, and I took it down to a level that's okay. So this definitely on this side is going to end up being where our little man is going to stand, and then over here is where the walnut base is going to be. So what I did here is I used a larger half round on here and a smaller one on here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in here another a smaller round on this side, but I'm going to go ahead and take this down, but I'm going to taper it. I'm going to taper it from here on out to here. So I'm not going to take this down any more than I have. So let's do that, and we'll see how it comes out. Okay, I kind of like what I'm seeing, and on these things, whenever you're turning stuff, honestly, you start out with one plan, and I was kind of starting out with the plan I did last year, but then you come up with, as you do this, you come up with the designs that you think, hey, that's kind of interesting. For example, here you've got this piece right here that is Jatoba. That's you see you've got the four sides of the Jatoba. Now here on this side, we've taken the Jatoba off on this end. But we took the Jatoba off here, and it's created this kind of round part. Here's our mortises. Here's our other mortises. I don't want to take it down too far, because we'll completely lose some of these mortises. Actually, I think we're going to lose this one out here. Yeah, these won't. But anyway, I'm kind of thinking of something different on this one rather than what I did last year. And I think I'm kind of going with this. Obviously, I'm not done with it, but I may not take it down any further than this. I mean, I'm going to shape it out. We're going to smooth it and sand it and all that. But I may not, because what I was going to do is I was going to take it all the way down into a straight cylinder and have these parts here bulge out. But now I'm thinking I'd kind of like this pot-bellied look it has here. And again, this will be the base. This will be the top. Little man will sit up here. Our walnut base will be here. Let's go forward with this and just see where it goes. Hopefully it doesn't split out on me and disintegrate, and I'll have to re-glue something. So we'll see where it goes. Okay, I think we've got a winner. I honestly, I didn't think that I would settle on this. I really envisioned a more traditional column, but after looking at it and the designs, see, the thing is, last year I had solid Padauk, and I had some mortises in it, but the mortises were mainly there to strengthen it. to strengthen the structure of it. And now, since I've done all these different woods in this has turned out to be really nice. I think it's nice. I think that the way these woods are coming out and the way they're shaping, I really like what I'm seeing. I mean, I'm seeing kind of an egg-shaped design here, and then we got the egg shape in the way I'm taking the Jacoby down against the Padauk. I didn't have as many half circles here on the other one, but I decided to do this because I wasn't sure what the structural stability was going to happen. I'm just going to sand these in and make it just look like an ancient column. But I mean, it's not traditional at all, but I'm going to go ahead and accept this because I think it's got some real potential. So we're going to just go with it like it is. I'm going to start sanding it right now. Well, that's all we have for you today on Barbed Wire Strategy. I'm Colonel Jim Ed Love, and we'll join us next time for episode 11, so you can see the continuation of this fantastic trophy. Also, by the way, at the end of this, if you haven't seen the ones up to now, go back and watch the first 9 episodes so you understand where we are. But the other thing is that on episode 13, we'll finish the trophy on episode 12, but on episode 13, I go through and I show you the game of the white elephant, not the whole thing, but I show you the main gift that won this terrific trophy. The guy that won it, he had a great gift. I'm not going to reveal that until we get to episode 13. You'll see him and his gift, and I think that everybody will like it and agree that it definitely deserved the best award, the Order of the White Elephant, in the year 2021 for this gift. So until next time, I'm Colonel Jim Ed Love. This is Barbed Wire Strategy. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.